Weave on they scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in they house, welfare queens. I like you. Yeah, I met this hood rat whore. She said I was fly. She said, sexy little daddy, won't you come on by? I said, okay, baby doll, tell me where you live. She said, down in the hood with a bunch of kids. I'm like, damn, baby doll, are they home now? She said, no, they with my mama at the playground. I'm like, okay, I'ma slide through real quick. She said, that's for that dick. I'ma smash her and that's it. She said, four of my baby daddy's locked up in jail. My fifth baby daddy broke, can't post no bail. I'm thinking to myself, man, what the hell? As long as she don't say nothing, she don't tell. So we headed right there, straight to a spot. Stripper pole in the crib, dropped it like it's hot. She said a condom, man, don't even bother. I'm like, hell no, I ain't gonna be your next baby father. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on the scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. I met this big booty broad, had a bunch of tattoos, attitude real rude. At the mall, looked at me and said, get over here, nigga. I said, what? She said, yeah, you, get over here, nigga. I ain't a chump. So I went and stepped to the chick. Earring in her nose, earring in her lip. She said, go with me tonight. I need that dick. You gon' be my boy toy, my new play stick. I felt like Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss. She said, look at all this ass. You gon' pass on this? On second thought, you might be right. You got a lot of stuff to keep me occupied tonight. She got a call, didn't know her phone was on speaker. We outside waiting, hurry up, Shaquita. Welfare queen tried to set me up. Welfare queen tried to mess me up, straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Man, I tell you, these chicks out here disgusting, man. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby daddies. These kids don't even know who the father is. You are not the father. Maury show, man, they try to set you up, put you on child support. Man, they just paid to have babies and destroy the community. Man, what's going on? Why don't you get up off your stinking behind and do something with your life? Straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Zillionaire entertainment, baby.
What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Y'all know who it is. The truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad. The guy that keeps people pissed off because people don't like to hear the truth. Now, I'm going to start showing more and more examples of how trifling these females are. These females out here are trifling. We're living in a generation of thought culture. We're living in a generation where women are encouraged to be whores and sluts and thoughts and just disgusting, horrible people. And I'm going to play this video just to show you how disgusting this female are, just to show you how disgusting a lot of these females are. They're just disgusting. And they put men through hell. All right. What's popping to my moderators and everybody else? What's going on? How y'all doing? Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. Make sure you share the videos that I'm talking about and everything else. Now, this woman right here slept with 5 different men. This is what her boyfriend is saying, or ex-boyfriend is saying. She slept with 5 different men. Now, we're going to watch this, and I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to have to break it down because copyright strikes and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to stop the video to evaluate the video as I'm going through the video. All right, so let's listen to the story, because I want to show y'all more and more examples of how disgusting these women are out here. They're disgusting. And as you see on the Maury Show, the men are always the bad guy, right? The men are always bad guy. But it always turns out that the women are the most disgusting, trifling creatures on the show. That's what blows my mind. They give women a pass on this show, but these women are disgusting. They are disgusting, and they get a pass. And every time a man come on there, the audience is booing. If you'd like to become a monthly member, please hit that monthly member. Become a monthly member, because some of the live chats are going to be for members only. Some of my moderators, for my moderators to keep y'all wrenches, y'all going to have to become monthly members to keep your wrench. So it's something I'm doing. I'm just doing new things on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So to keep your wrench, you got to become a monthly member pretty soon. All right. So I'm just letting y'all know. All right. Tonight, the chat is going to be open. So some nights are going to be open. Some nights are going to be closed. But anyway, these women are disgusting. They're horrible creatures. And we're going to listen to how Maury is a simp. And Maury never holds women accountable on this show. The women are never held accountable. No matter what they do, how disgusting they are, they put our brothers through hell. And this is what I talk about when I say that a lot of women put men through hell. They really do. And they get away with it. Let's start to watch this.
What did you think when that was?
Now they're already booing the man. As soon as she come out, the men we automatically get booed. Automatically. And she's the one, and the women on here are the ones that are pieces of shit.
His response?
I was shocked. I was dumbfounded. I mean, this is somebody that I had history with, somebody that I thought cared about me, somebody that I knew I cared about. And it was hard.
So now you're 18. In fact, you're about to graduate high school, right?
Yes.
You went back to school. And so these 3 years, you got pregnant, you were in school, you're about to deliver the baby, you had to leave school, then you had to go back to school. So how hard's it been?
High school is built for children that don't have adult issues. So being someone that had adult issues and still technically being a child, I was misplaced. Right. It was very hard trying to balance being a student.
Did you get all
and
the
being
looks
a parent.
in school and all that?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but there was a time in school when you and Amari, you were the it couple. I mean, he was the big football star.
My relationship with Amari was ideal from the outside, and it was definitely ideal on the inside.
Were you together when you found out you were pregnant, or had you split up?
We had split up.
I see.
All right, now listen to this. There were a couple in high school. She found out she was pregnant when they broke up. Now, he broke up with her because he found out she was sleeping with a bunch of guys, all right? Let's get into this.
So then you tell him.
It's funny how they make their story sound so sweet and so innocent. They act like they do nothing wrong, and these chicks be disgusting sluts. Mind-blowing. But the crowd always giving them these sluts sympathy. These whores always get sympathy. Always get sympathy all the time from the richest simp, which is Maury.
And you get this response. In fact, you actually called him. You didn't even get him on the phone, right?
No, I asked him to call me, but I had to reach out to him in order to inform him that I was pregnant.
He wasn't the first person.
He was the third. The doctor knew, my mother knew, and then he knew exactly after.
Right, okay. So your mom, Keisha, is backstage. She, by the way, is furious with Amari. We're going to meet her in a bit. Okay. So was Amari there throughout the pregnancy?
I had to reach out to him.
So he wasn't the first person.
He was the third. The doctor knew, my mother knew, and then he knew exactly after.
Right, okay. So your mom, Keisha, is backstage. We're going to keep.
Now here comes the loudmouth ignorant mother. Here comes the loudmouth ignorant mom. Watch the loudmouth ignorant mom come on here. Just watch this. They always thumb down my video. Of course, let them put thumbs down. They're haters. I see somebody thumbs down the video even before it starts. So that's a hater. That's just I don't care nothing about that. But anyway, here comes the loudmouth ignorant mom. Here she come, y'all. Here she come. Here go the disgusting mother. Here come the loudmouth, disrespectful, disgusting mother. Here she come, y'all. Here come the loudmouth mother. Let's wait till this loudmouth chick come on here, and she gonna talk all this trash, try to take up for her disgusting whore daughter. Just watch this. Just watch all the stuff. And this is what black men have to go through with these disgusting whores. They got to deal with the whore, their girlfriend as a whore, and they got to deal with their whore loudmouth mother. Just watch.
By the way, is furious with Amari. We're going to meet her in a bit. Okay. So, was Amari there throughout the pregnancy?
He was not. He was in a relationship with another girl, which I didn't mind. The only issue that I had was...
Were you shocked that he reacted this way?
Not really. I'm going to be completely honest. I wasn't really shocked when he reacted that way because I know who Amari is as an individual. So it didn't really surprise me. But
wow. Now, she's talking about the way he reacted when she told him she was pregnant. He's not sure if it's his kid because she's messing around with other men. How is he supposed to react? Oh, it's my child? If I'm messing with a chick and I know she's sleeping around and word is getting out that she's a whore, how am I just going to accept the fact that you're pregnant and the child is mine? See how they try to put babies on nigga? Let me tell y'all something. She's trying to put this baby on him because she know he's a nice guy. I'm going to say this again. She's trying to put this baby on him because she know he probably would be the best father for the kid. She knows this. All the other niggas she had sex with, they're no good. She knows this. So let me pin this baby on him. This is what they do. This is what our black brothers got to go through, young and old. These women put us through hell, and they know they're whores. They know they're sluts. They know they're sluts. And she's trying to act like he's the bad guy. And the majority of these women on this Maury show are pieces of garbage. These women are pieces of garbage on this show, and they always get a pass. Let's watch.
But
well, wait a second.
As someone that was in a relationship,
the guy who you were in love with.
That's the aspect that it shocked me in. But knowing him as an individual, having dealt with him, I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
Now she's attacking his character. She's attacking his character, and she's the whore. She's attacking his character, and she's the slut. Let's continue. Blows my mind. She's trying to play this as innocent shit. And this is how men go to jail. And this is how men get on child support. Because women know how to act. Women know how to play that innocent shit. Women know how to play that all men are bad. Y'all are just bad creatures. But really, y'all are disgusting. A lot of you are.
You told him the due date, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I told him.
Then he went, what? He kind of said.
Oh, he went off. He went off because I told him that my child was due, and if he wanted to get a paternity test performed at the hospital, he could do just that.
Right. Okay. So did he come to the hospital?
No.
They clap for every damn thing she say. They clap for the women all the time. No matter they clap for these whores. I tell you, boy, this stock culture, man. They clap for these bitches. No matter what they say, they don't sit there and evaluate. Maybe this bitch is lying. Maybe this bitch is a liar. Maybe she is a whore. They don't do that. They automatically clap for the woman. No matter what this bitch say, they believe it. Let's continue.
You didn't come to the hospital? You gave birth with just you and your mom?
I gave birth with my mother, my sister, and my dad in the room.
I see. Okay. You think Prince looks like Amari?
I don't think they look alike. I know they look alike. I know they look alike.
You think that Prince looks so much like Amari, you made two of your own Maury show splits.
The same nose, their eyes are identical, the bridge of their nose, eyebrows, everything. It's to a T.
You did a good job. How about that?
Everything is to a T. Everything.
Wow. My Lord. Does he think that he looks like Prince?
No, he says doesn't.
They just boo everything. Everything she say, they just boo the men on here. They just boo the men. No matter how disgusting these whores are, they just boo the men. Let's listen to this whore.
So you say he's met Prince once, right?
He met Prince once, and Prince was 9 months old when he saw him for the first time.
3 times. He said he's seen him 3 times.
I don't think that 5 minutes really counts. When that's your child.
Right.
You need to spend time interacting.
She keeps saying it's his child and what he need to do. But this bitch is promiscuous and a whore. And we can't tell them what they need to do. They're always trying to tell you what you need to do. And they don't even apply the same principles to their own life. Don't you notice how these women are? They're all trying to tell you something. You need to do this. And they ain't doing shit but being sluts and whores. Sluts and whores. That's it. And listening to their single, violent, ignorant mom. That's it. That's it. Crazy. They don't have to do nothing but tell everybody what to do and they ain't doing shit. Let's listen to this whore.
And Zakiya, obviously it's your mother who's taken his place.
She does everything. Anything that I can't do, my mother will do.
Well, obviously we've given Amari a DNA test. We're going to have those results.
Okay.
But first, take a look at his version of this story.
There was a time when Zakiya and I were happy, the most popular couple in school, but now everything's changed. I admit that me and Zakiya slept together around the time she got pregnant, but we used protection. I know for a fact she was sleeping with 5 other guys, but most of them aren't helpful like I am. Zakiya always wanted to have a baby with me. She said it many times, and that's why I think she's putting Prince on me. She wants me to be the father so badly. I'm going to college for recording arts. I'm trying to make something of myself. So I won't let any woman trap me into taking care of a baby that isn't mine.
Now, as you heard that, let the commercial play. Everything he said, the crowd booed it. Everything this man said, the crowd is booing. Every time the woman come on the show, everything she say, yay. Every time the man come on here, this bitch is a whore. She's a slut. She been sleeping around. She's nasty. She's disgusting. The child ain't mine. I know it ain't mine. Boo. Oh, and I'm going to tell y'all something. They do it like that for a reason. I'm telling you. That they're sending a message that all men are bad and no matter what women do, they're right. That's the message they're trying to send you. They never boo the women. The women never get booed, no matter how disgusting they are. They never get booed. Never. He could be up there telling the truth and they'll still boo him. They'll still boo this guy. And everything he could be saying is nothing but a fact. And he'll still get booed. Boo, but this nigga telling the truth. This chick is sleeping around. She's messing around. She promiscuous. Boo. Well, you mad because he's telling the truth about this chick? That's why I keep telling you, in our society, we can't call out women. But women can always put babies on us. They could put us in the system. They could do all kind of stuff to us. But we ain't allowed to call them out. Blows my mind. Simp generation. They want to make you into a simp, a sucker, an idiot.
Interact.
And Zakiya, obviously it's your mother who's taken his place.
She does everything. Anything that I can.
Around the time.
Results.
Okay.
But first, take a look at his version of this story.
There was a time when Zakiya and I were happy, the most popular couple in school, but now everything's changed. I admit that me and Zakiya slept together around the time she got pregnant, but we used protection. I know for a fact she was sleeping with 5 other guys, but most of them aren't helpful like I am.
Now, as soon as he say, I know she was sleeping with other men, boo. That's crazy, yo.
Zakiya always wanted to have a baby with me. She said it many times.
The man is telling y'all, I use protection, and I found out she was sleeping around. Boo. They boo the men for telling the truth. Men get booed on this show for telling it how it is. And this is why men Masculinity, which is under attack. This is why men that come on YouTube and speak the truth about these women out here, that's why we get attacked, because we're not supposed to call it out. We're supposed to be a punk, a simp, a sissy, and just let women do whatever they want to do to us. And we ain't supposed to be man enough to call them out on their shit. But see, if you don't like this channel, that's your problem, because guess what? I speak up for men's rights. I'm calling women out on their shit because I done been through too much hell with disgusting women who I have treated good. And they put me through hell, put me in jail, and everything else. Women, my own women, black women, put me through pure hell. And I ain't done nothing but protect them, look out for them, and everything else. Give them money, nice places to live. I done a lot of good things to black women who shitted on me. Just shitted on me. Just totally shitted on me because they couldn't control me. And they couldn't dominate me, and they couldn't do what they wanted to do. They couldn't call me. They couldn't make me do what they wanted me to do. So they got vindictive. So don't come in and talk about why I talk about black women. It's for a reason. These black women that y'all claim I'm supposed to be praising are the same black women that'll destroy your brother. Y'all kill me with that shit. You talk about black, you're damn right. Because these black women you are praising are the same black women that'll fuck a black brother over, a good black brother. They'll fuck his life up. But we don't want to talk about that. How many black women have fucked up good black brothers' lives? Y'all don't want to talk about that part. Blows my mind. And if you watch the Maury show, all these women have ever done is fuck up brothers' lives. Just fuck up their entire life. Just fuck up their life. Try to put babies on them that are not theirs. That's why Maury got famous. You are not the father. That's why he got famous, because these women are disgusting, and we don't want to call it out. Let's watch the rest of this.
And that's why I think she's putting prints on me. She wants me to be the father so badly. I'm going to college for recording arts. I'm trying to make something of myself. So I won't let any woman trap me into taking care of a baby that isn't mine.
Everybody, here's Amari.
Ma'am, you can get the fuck off my show, ma'am. I don't know who you are. You can leave. You can leave. You can get the fuck off my show. You can go. Why are you here? Like, don't come in my live mad because you hear the truth. Get the fuck out. I don't understand women that don't want to hear the truth. Get the fuck out. I'm going to call a spade a spade. If she's a slut, she's a slut. If she's a whore, she's a whore. I'm going to call it out. Read your Bible, ma'am. The Bible talks about whores and sluts. Read the Bible, ma'am. Whoever the hell you are, read the Bible. The Bible talks about whores and prostitutes and sluts. The Bible tells us to stay away from these whores. You want me to pull up a scripture? Let me pull up a scripture to show you how the Bible talks about these sluts and whores. Let me pull up a scripture for this woman so she can get the hell out of my life with that dumb stuff. Let me show you what the Bible says about sluts and whores. Then we're going to get back to the video. Calling women out there, they're whores and they're sluts. That's what they are. If you don't want to hear it, go. Let me pull up a scripture, y'all, and then I'm going to go back just to shut this dumb chick up coming in my live. The Bible says a whore is a deep ditch. Let me pull it up. So I guess God is calling women out their name too, right? A whore is a whore. I call it what it is. Don't come and tell me what to say. You go tell your weak-ass man what to say. You go tell your punk-ass man. You could take your Jezebel spirit off my channel, ma'am. That's what you could do. Now let me pull up this scripture just so I can make you feel like an idiot. Since I know you don't read the Bible. I know you don't. Proverbs 30, 23, 27. Let me pull this scripture up for you. It says, a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. I'm going to say this again. A whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. So you can get the hell off my live. I call it what it is. There are sluts and they're whores, and they destroy men's lives. These sluts, these prostitutes, these whores are messing up good brothers. So if you don't like it, go. The hell out of here. These women kill me. These Jezebels come on my channel trying to tell me how to talk and what to say. You go tell your punk ass man what to say. Go tell your coward ass, simp ass husband or whoever you with. You go talk to him like that. Not me. Read your Bible. I'm calling these whores out. And if you don't like it, get the hell on. Period. Don't bring your ass on my channel telling me what to say. You tell your punk ass man what to say. That's what you do. The Bible talks about you whores and you sluts. Read it. Study it. Study the Bible. He talks about these whores. It's a lot of scriptures out there that tell men to stay away from these type of women. The Bible talks about staying away from these whores and these sluts because they destroy men's lives. Blows my mind. Stop calling women out their name. You get the hell off my channel if you don't want to hear the truth. It's simple as that. Miss Jezebel. Get your Jezebel ass out of here. Get the hell on, Jezebel. These Jezebel whores kill me, boy. Calling women out their name. The hell out of here. Read your Bible. It talks about you sluts and you whores. It's the scripture. It's in the word of God. I guess God is calling y'all out y'all name too, huh? See, she's offended because she's a whore, probably. She's mad and she's offended because she's a whore. Now, let me get back to the video. For that dumb chick, I just had to prove my point. I had to prove my point to that woman to get the hell out my life and shut the hell up. Stupid chick. These chicks are stupid. These women are stupid out here. They stupid. They try to, when you speak the truth, they want to come out of nowhere and attack me because they don't want to hear it. The women that come on Maury are disgusting, horrible, trifling women. That's what they are. Trifling. And they destroy brothers' lives. And I'm calling it out. You don't want to hear the truth? Don't watch my channel. Let's get into it. These women kill me. I don't know who they think they talking to coming on my channel. You talk to your punk ass boyfriend and y'all the punk ass men in your life. Y'all talk to them like that.
So right here?
Exactly. She don't have to be here. Why is she here? Exactly. Because she's mad at the truth. That's why she's here. She's mad to complain about the truth. That's all that the majority of them are.
Okay. I want to show you a picture. Show you a picture about with you and Jakia, right? Mm-hmm. What was that like?
I mean, at that time, it was nice. You know, I was happy. I cared about.
Okay.
Now they boo the men. Every time the men come out, they get booed. Automatically. They just boo the men. If you ever notice on Maury, they boo the men and they clap for the women. And the women are the sluts and the whores. The women are the trifling, disgusting people on here. They're the ones that's doing the men wrong. They're the ones that's doing men dirty. They're the ones that are sleeping with multiple men. They're the ones trying to put babies on good brothers and messing up their life. And every time the man walks on stage, he gets booed. No matter what, he gets booed. No matter what she say, they clap for it. He could speak, he could tell it how it is. He could tell the truth and they'll boo him. Facts. Pay attention. If they're trying to program you.
So right here?
Okay. I want to show you a picture. Show you a picture about with you and Jakia, right? Mm-hmm. What was that like?
I mean, at that time, it was nice. You know, I was happy. I cared about her at the time, but things changed.
So you've graduated high school, right? You're
Yes,
in college.
Yes, sir.
And you're studying
Recording art.
recording art. You want to go into music business. Okay.
Yes.
So now you're in college and that's where all your energy is. Is that why you don't want to take care of this little boy?
It was never that. I just know that she had.
Now listen to Maury. And Maury is a damn simp. Like Maury is like, oh my God. He's the big, like, he's just a simp. Is this the reason why you don't want to take care of the baby? Nigga, he don't know if it's the child is his. He's trying to find out if it's his or not because she's messing around. You hear the stupid question Maury asked? Just a dumbass question. Is this why you don't want to take care of the baby? He don't know if it's his. Why do a man have to take care of a child that's not his? You got men put on child support and they find out the kid ain't theirs. Like, this shit is crazy. He never holds the women accountable. Never. We live in a society where we do not hold women accountable. They just don't. No matter what they do, how they mess up men's lives, they are allowed to mess up your life. These women are allowed to mess up a man's life and just get a pass for it. And they're mad because I'm calling it out. You're going to take care of the baby? What the hell are you talking about, Maury? What you mean he don't know if it's his? Why does he have to take care of something that ain't his? Mind blowing. Let's continue.
Slept with other guys.
You don't know that. Unless you were physically in the room along with me, you don't know that.
Did.
Do you hear how stupid she sound? He said he knows she's sleeping around. And this is what this dumb chick said. You don't know that unless you're physically in the room with me. These chicks are delusional. He just said, I know you've been sleeping around. She said, how do you know that? You weren't in the room with me when I was with these guys. That's her answer, y'all. That is her answer. You weren't with me when I was in the room with these men. That's her answer, y'all. Listen to her, the stupid answer she gives. Stupid.
You're in college and that's where all your energy is. Is that why you don't want to take care of this little boy?
It was never that. I just know that she had slept with other guys.
You don't know that unless you were physically in the room along with me. You don't know that.
Did.
Why? Do you hear how dumb she sounds? You don't know that unless you were physically in the room with me when I was fucking other guys. You don't know that. Unless you were in the room with me while I was in there sucking dick. You don't know that. Unless you were physically in the room with me when I was in there riding his ding-a-ling, you can't really clearly say that because you weren't in there while I was fucking. Just stupid. That's the dumbest thing she said. She didn't deny it. She said, you don't know that. You don't know that because you weren't in the room. She didn't say, no, I didn't. Listen, pay attention. I'm going to play that again. Let's listen how stupid she sounds.
Is that why you don't want to take care of this little boy?
It was never that. I just know that she had slept with other guys.
You don't know that unless you were physically in the room along with me. You don't know that.
That's a guilty person, y'all. What does an innocent person say? No, I wasn't cheating. A guilty person to say, prove it. See, I'm smart enough to know that. I have wisdom. I read in between the lines. An innocent person would say, I haven't cheated on him. But a guilty person would say, prove it. You weren't in the room. You don't know what I was doing with these men. You liar. You just told on yourself. Stupid. Some people are stupid. No, I did not do what I'm being accused of is not true. A person that's innocent will tell you that shit ain't true. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't. That's what an innocent or guilty person say. No, you weren't there. So you weren't there while I was getting some ding-a-ling. You weren't there while I was getting some ding-dong. You weren't in the room when I was getting that ding-dong. How can you prove I was getting ding-dong? Prove it. That's an innocent. That's a guilty person. Guilty person to tell you to prove it. That's a guilty person. Innocent person say, I did not do that. Let's listen. Let's listen again. You just told on yourself, you nasty slut.
Boarding art. Boarding art. You want to go in the music, please? Okay. Yes. So now you're in college and that's where all your energy is. Is that why you don't want to take care of this little boy?
It was never that. I just know that she had slept with other guys.
You don't know that unless you were physically in the room along with me. You don't know that.
Unless you're physically in the room with me. This chick is nasty, y'all. Your filth box. This chick is filthy. Unless you were physically in the room with me. You told on yourself, you nasty chick. These females are disgusting out here. And they always want to pass for being nasty and destroying black brothers' lives. I tell you, boy, more black women have destroyed black brothers' lives than anybody. Facts. This is a fact. This chick talking about you weren't physically in the room. I know because you was physically getting busy. You were physically getting some ding dong. We know that.
You do not know that unless you were physically in the room.
And it was never, he's not.
Unless you were in the room. She keeps saying it over and over again like she sounds smart. If you weren't in the room, she keeps saying it. You keep telling on people tell on themselves and don't even realize they're telling on themselves.
My kid, it was I don't think he is. There's always a possibility that he was.
He's not my kid. No. There were plenty of those.
Can I talk? There
were plenty of those. You can, but you're going to talk after you hear me.
And look at her. She over talking him. She disrespecting him. He just telling his side of the story. She got all this time to tell her lies and make the crowd believe that she's goody-goody. These women always do. She had plenty of time to talk. Now he's telling the truth, and now she getting mad trying to overtalk him. Pay attention. Look how she's trying to overtalk him. Look at him. Let the man talk. Shut the hell up, you dumb chick, you nasty slut. Shut the hell up.
Physically in the room along with me, you don't know that. You do not.
Now watch what she try. Oh, shit.
I just things change. People change.
Things
you know what I'm saying?
You change. Your drama change.
There's always a possibility that he was.
He's not my kid. No. There were plenty of those.
Now, while he's getting to the truth, she getting mad trying to cut him off. Listen.
talk? Can I
there
talk?
are plenty of those. You can, but you're going to talk after you hear me. But you're going to talk after I talk.
You hear this shit? You're going to talk after I talk. She telling this nigga you gonna like just trying to punk him. She talking to him like he's a bitch. You see how they try to talk to you? Not only do they lie, they whores, they're sluts, then they try to disrespect you on top of it. You already messing my life, trying to mess my life up. You're a slut, you're a whore, and on top of that, you're trying to disrespect me. This is what they do. They run their damn mouth, they're disrespectful, they overtalk you, and they lie on you. And this is what a lot of black brothers gotta go through. A lot of black men got to go through this shit. They got to go through shit like this. She just totally disrespected him. You're going to talk when I say you could talk. What? Really? So you talking to him like a bitch. And she get the, and watch when her nasty, disgusting mom come on here. Her nasty filth. Watch when her nasty mom get on here. You'll see where she get this nasty behavior from. She tried to play that goody crap. But now when he start talking and he start exposing her, now she want to flip on him. This is what we got to go through, man.
You told me she did.
You do not know
herself
that.
She did.
Unless you were physically.
He ain't disrespecting her. He's calm. He just getting to the facts. This is what a lot of women don't like, facts. A lot of women don't like truth. That shit hurts their feelings. Their feelings are so hurt when you give them the facts and when you give them the truth. They don't want to hear that.
In the room,
and it was never, I don't think, it was a never, he's not my kid. It was a, I don't think
There's always a possibility that he was. He's not my kid. No. There were plenty of those.
Can I talk?
There were plenty of those. You can, but you're going to talk after you hear me. But you're going to talk after I talk.
Can I talk? No, that was
but you're going to talk after I talk.
That was never why. She has slept with other guys. She admitted it to me. At the time, she admitted that to me, honestly.
And they're booing him for telling the truth. In our society, this is why masculinity is under attack. This is why. Women want to be able to do anything they want to do to us with no consequences. He's doing nothing but telling his side, telling his truth, and he's getting booed for it. He's getting booed because she's a slut, and he calling it what it is. Crazy.
I'm not a bad guy.
I swear, black women are the most unaccountable women on planet Earth are black women. I'm going to say this again. The most unaccountable women on planet Earth are black women. They do not want to be held accountable for anything they do.
I don't cheat. I don't do none of that. When we were together, we were happy. We were a happy couple.
Why'd you break up?
I just things change. People change.
Things
you know
don't
what I'm
change.
saying?
You
things
change. You're a drama king. Everything is inconvenient.
He said things change. She said he changed. How he know you changed? You started slutting around. You started being a whore. You started being a slut. That's what changed. You sleeping around with a bunch of other men. That's how you started being a whore and a slut. That's how things change, you nasty chick. Let's listen.
Overall.
And they're clapping for her. And they always clap for the women. They are be lying sluts and they get praised. A lying slut gets clapped for. And they know she's a lying whore. And they still clap for the lying whore. I can't get over this. Let's listen.
Overall, so after like we broke up, I got into another relationship, you know? She told me, it came up to me out of nowhere, just going my way to class. She had a miscarriage. Some months later, she was pregnant. I was like, how?
I never told you I had a miscarriage.
No. Didn't you just have a miscarriage?
No,
that's what she told me.
Because I never took place.
That's what she told me. That's what she told me.
Place.
So I said, when she told me.
Everything the man say, they boo. Boo. Every time he talk, they just boo men. Men, we get booed in our society. This is why I'm for men's rights. They boo men for telling the truth. They boo men for telling it how it is. They boo men just for being courageous enough to call women out when they're trying to do us dirty. Women are trying to do us dirty and they just want to get away with it. And we get booed for calling it out. This goes to show you that society doesn't care nothing about black men. And they use our own women against us. I'm going to say this again. Society cares nothing about black men. And they use black women against us. They've been doing this since the welfare era. They've been doing it ever since. I'm telling you. He gets everything he say, he gets booed, but he's telling the truth.
Told me she was pregnant. I was confused. I was like, I was like, so let's get a test. She called me at the last minute when she was in the hospital.
I did not call you at the last minute
because
I told you on December 13th.
Because she told me. Because she told me.
Look, she starts talking and they start clapping. He's talking, he's telling the truth, he gets booed. She's talking, they just start clapping. And she's a lying slut. And you're going to find out she's a lying whore. They just start clapping as soon as she start talking. Crazy. I'm telling y'all, Maury's show, it's so subliminal how they try to make it feel like all black men are bad people. And that's a lie. These women are disgusting. These women are the ones who find out they're not the father. Because these women, I keep telling y'all, they have all these baby daddies and they don't know who the child is because they're sleeping with so many men. These women out here sleeping with so many men, they don't know who the fathers are. And it's disgusting. All these men just nutting up in y'all. And you wonder why y'all carry bacteria vaginosis and why y'all lead in STDs. Y'all sleeping with all these men and we're supposed to give you a pass and clap for your lies. Y'all, in our community, in the black community, 3 to 5 baby daddies now are average. It's like it's normal to have all these baby daddies and to manipulate men to thinking he was the only one you were sleeping with. And they're sleeping with a bunch of other niggas. Crazy. And every time she talk, they clapping. That's crazy, man. Every time she talk, they clap for her lies. And she ain't doing nothing but lying. Listen, watch, pay attention. While he's talking, they're booing. When she start talking, they start clapping. Crazy, man.
Confused. I was like,
yeah, get them. All men are bad. No, a lot of you women are disgusting and horrible people. I'm going to say it again. A lot of you women nowadays in this thought culture, this Maury era, a lot of you are disgusting women and just horrible. And y'all have messed up a lot of black brothers' lives. Y'all have destroyed a lot of black men with your lies, with your manipulation, with your promiscuity. Y'all have destroyed a lot of good brothers. But guess what? I'm wrong for calling it out. I'm wrong for speaking about it because I've been through it. I done been falsely accused, thrown in prison, black women, set up to almost get killed by black women, had to fight other niggas from black women, all kind of shit black women put me through. All kind of stuff. Crazy. Let's listen.
I was like, so let's get a test. She called me at the last minute when she was in the hospital.
I did not call you at the last minute
because
I told you on December 13th.
Because she told me.
Look, she keeps talking and they clap. Yeah. The fuck are you talking about?
Everything.
She didn't call me when
I'm not gonna call you. I know that's my child.
She didn't call me when she.
Did you know when she was going to give birth?
I promise, she did not call me when she was giving birth.
I did not call
She didn't say, Amari, come up here, do that. None of that.
You say you called him the second day.
I did.
Okay, fine. Did she call you the second day?
She did not call me this. She called me the last minute she was leaving the hospital.
And then she just keeps over talking him. And the simp, Maury, the simp, just keeps letting her run her mouth.
That you called me the last minute.
I admitted that time. I know. I was like, man, it would be nice. You know, I thought he was mine. I was like, he looked like me. You know what I mean?
You think you look like that little boy?
When he was born, I thought he looked like me a little bit. And at times I thought he did. I'm completely honest. I thought he looked like me. Now, but then at times she had slept with other dudes, and also one of them was my family member.
But you can't.
She slept with the family.
Yo, check this out, y'all. I didn't even watch this part. So that's why the baby looks like him. She had sex with one of his family members. So of course the baby's gonna resemble him. Yo, these chicks out here are disgusting. No wonder the baby looks like him. She had sex with his cousin. That's why it resembles him. She's a nasty chick. Let's listen to this again. No wonder. That's why. She's sleeping with the family. She's sexing the family members. Just nasty chicks.
A little bit. And
No,
at times
you
I thought he
didn't.
did. I'm completely honest. I thought he looked like me. Now, but then at times she had slept with other dudes, and also one of them was my family member.
But you can't.
She slept with a family member.
Oh, look at her face. Look at her face. Yo, look at her face, y'all. Got him. Got him. Look at her face. When he said she slept with my family member, all I see is guilt. Look at the guilty look on this chick's face. Look how guilty she is. Look at the face, y'all. You guilty chick. You nasty slut. Look at the guilt on this chick's face. You nasty lying slut. You done had sex with his family members. That's why the baby resembles him. You nasty chick. This is crazy. But see, we can't call out these nasty chicks. Nasty chick. Oh, nasty bitch. Look at her face, y'all. You've been sexing the family members. You've been sexing the family member. You've been banging the family member. Look at her face, y'all. You've been banging the family member. You've been sexing the family member. You nasty chick. These chicks are disgusting out here. They're just disgusting. And they get away with it. And we're not allowed to call it out. We ain't allowed to talk about how these women are messing up a lot of good black brothers. And you wonder why a lot of our black men are getting with women of other cultures. Look at her face, y'all. She guilty as hell. Look at the guilt on her face. Look at the guilt on her face. Woo, boy. Look at this guilty chick. This chick is guilty. I'm going to slam the gavel down on this broad. Guilty as charged. You've been banging the family member, you nasty chick. Look at her face. She knows she did it. Woo, boy. Look at her face, y'all. Soon as he said family member, she had a flashback. Let's listen to that again.
And also one of them was my family member.
But you can't.
She slept with a family member.
Woo! He said family member. She got mid-sentence and she just stopped. When he said family member, it messed up everything she was about to say. Look.
He did. I'm completely honest. I thought he looked like me. Now, but then at times she had slept with other dudes, and also one of them was my family member.
But you can't.
She slept.
Got him. Like my dude, Mel Welvin the Great. Got him. Let's look at this face for a minute. Got him. You've been sleeping with other men and you've been sleeping with his cousin. You a nasty, trifling woman. That's why I got this picture down. Trifling women. You're trifling. I don't care how cute you look. I don't care how you look. You're still trifling. You're just a trifling female, and she knows she's trifling, and she's trying to put this baby on him. This is the stuff us brothers got to go through. This stuff we got to go through as brothers. And this is black women who do this to black brothers. Oh, shit.
Fender Play is a comprehensive.
And she admitted to that also.
And then
She admitted fully to
and then they're booing him. I don't understand why he's getting booed for telling the truth.
that.
How about the split screens that she set up?
They're identical.
Between-
Like,
look
there's
at that.
no question
That right
about
there,
it.
I can see it. I see that. I can admit that. I see that.
They look alike. You nasty chick, because you slept with his cousin. If you're banging his cousin, of course they're going to have family genes. Of course he got the family genes in him. Of course it looked like him. You smashed the cousin.
I see that. I don't see it right there. I don't see it.
I mean, those were homemade pics, right?
Of course, not to see. I didn't even see this part. It all makes sense. You slept with his family member. That's why it looks like him. You nasty female. You nasty, disgusting female that try to put babies on God. He is not the father. He is not the father. Y'all chicks are nasty. And Maury got famous off you promiscuous sluts. Let's watch it.
Right. I understand that.
That's never been, I don't think, like how she came at me. I know you're the father with her sleeping with many other guys.
Right.
The first time that I told you, your response was, whose is it?
Right.
That was not my response.
Hold on, what's wrong with that? Hold on. If a woman come to me and I know she been sleeping around and and he said he used a condom. I used a condom and I slept with her and she come to me and say, I'm pregnant. Okay, how's it my kid? Boo. He's supposed to say, oh, he's supposed to automatically accept a whore baby. They trying to put a whore baby on me. How you going to put a whore baby on me? How I'm just going to let a woman put a whore baby on me? That is a whore baby. I don't, that whore baby, man. I'm going to start calling them whore babies. Whore babies, man. And that's why the Bible says a whore is a deep ditch. Proverbs 23:27 says a whore is a deep ditch and a strange woman is a narrow pit. A whore is a deep ditch. That means a whore, it gets you in a lot of deep trouble. And a strange woman is a narrow pit. That means you'll fall down and get tripped up and trapped into so many things that it'll just mess you up. So I stay away from these whores. These whores will mess your life up. A whore is a deep ditch. She gets you in some deep shit. A whore is a deep ditch that'll get you into some deep shit. That's a fact. That's why I read the Bible. Stay away from these whores. And I know this young man, he probably didn't know she was going to turn out to be a whore. But I know he learned his lesson from this. I know he learned his lesson. Let's watch.
That was not my response.
That was your response.
That was not my response.
Amari, what do you think of her mom?
Her mom, before I didn't know her mom. Her mom came at me. We got into it on Facebook, and her mom approached me. She's a grown woman. She's a grown woman.
Her ignorant, violent mother. Here come the ignorant, violent mother. Here come the nasty, ignorant, violent mother is where they learn how to be disrespectful, promiscuous, and violent from their mothers. Here come the big old, here come the ignorant, violent mother. Here she come.
She's a grown woman. She's a grown woman. Can I talk? I didn't approach her mom. Her mom approached me.
You blocked her.
I blocked her because I don't do drama. I'm not disrespectful. I'm not a disrespectful guy.
You sent her a bad.
It was just like a you know what? Just leave me alone type thing.
Like
it was that.
It was
that was
not.
what that was.
Everybody here's Jakia's mom, Keisha. Keisha, come on.
Here she comes. Here come the ignorant, violent, nasty attitude. Here she comes.
My favorite thing about my Squarespace is seeing all of my pieces.
Look how she looking at her mom. Look how she looking at her mom. She looks up to her mother. Her ignorant, violent, disrespectful mom. She looks up to her. Look at it, go my mama. My mama justify my behavior. Here come my mama. She justify all my disgusting choices in life. Here she come, y'all. Let's listen to this loudmouth, disrespectful woman.
Keisha, apparently you tried to stay out of this situation, right?
I tried to stay out of it.
Right. What
because
changed?
he was a child. And I said, kids are going to do what kids do. I'm an adult. I'm going to stay out of it. But his entire family chose to start trying to bully my child. That's when I got a problem. You post Facebook messages. You post Facebook messages about my child.
Can I speak on that?
And that's when I got a problem.
Speak on that?
No matter what mama say, she right. We live in a society where the mama could be loudmouth, disrespectful, and lying. No matter what mama say, yay! Mama could be a big ass liar. Yay! The mama could start all this drama. No matter what mama do, she right. Oh boy! But watch how this ends, y'all.
Okay, I understand that. That's when you got into it. Okay.
This girl has made my high school career. She has made it difficult, and it's because
I didn't even finish my high school career because you let me with
Wow! This man is saying you messed up. My high school career is messed up because I messed with your whore. I messed with a whore, a slut like you. You messed up my high school, and she talking about something. You left me with a child. Watch how this ends, y'all. Watch how this story ends.
It's because. Can I speak? Can I speak?
Let him finish. Go ahead.
It is because I've never said, hey, he's not mine. I don't think he is because of other possible fathers.
Exactly. What's wrong with that? He said, I don't know if it's my child. Can we find out? A man automatically gets booed for that. How does he get booed for trying to figure out if you're trying to put a baby on me? Why do I have to accept a whore baby? If I know if you're sleeping around, let's go find out if it's my child or not. But this chick slept with his cousin. Nasty chick. Crazy. How are you going to boo a man for saying, I don't know if it's my child? How can you boo a man for that? I don't know if it's my child. How can you boo? Well, let's find out. And he gets booed. Oh, that's right. We're just supposed to take anything a woman tell us. We're just supposed to accept it. Anything a woman say to us, we're just supposed to accept it. And this is why I'm going to start playing more of these videos because I want to prove something to y'all. I want to show you how a lot of our brothers go through hell with black women. I want to show y'all the stuff black women are putting black men through. I want to show y'all. Because for me just talking about my experiences, I don't think it's enough. Me talking about the stuff I've been through, being falsely accused in prison for some false accusations, being dragged through the child support system, going through all this, having a fight and in situations where I could have got shot, all kind of crazy stuff. Me just talking about what I go through with black women, that ain't enough. I want to show examples of stuff that black women are putting our brothers through. I'm going to show a bunch of them just so y'all can see what these black brothers are going through by black women. The stuff we got to go through.
That you have sex with. And she came straight at me.
And look at this simp. Look at Maury. Maury's side with the woman anyway. No matter what she do, Maury gonna side with the black woman. He a simp. He that simp. No matter what she do, in Maury's eye, ain't nothing wrong with what the woman does. Maury's a simp. Maury does not care about accountability. Maury is getting paid. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you why Maury don't hold these women accountable. Maury don't hold these women accountable because Maury is making a fortune off of these women being promiscuous. Maury is getting a fortune off of it. He's getting paid a fortune. So he's not going to tell these women to be to not be promiscuous. No, he's not going to say that. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead and slut around and I'll be right here for the show. Go ahead, sleep with as many men as you want. I ain't going to hold you accountable, but you could come on my show though, and he makes a killing off these women. He's a millionaire simp. He never holds women accountable. Put it like 90% of the women that come on this show are sluts. 90% of the women that come on his show are whores. And he's fine. Maury is fine with that because he's making a killing. He's making a killing off of you're not the father. He done got rich off of that. Go ahead and be whores. I don't care. You're not the father. Hey, that's he getting his ratings up. That's ratings for me. Because people, we watched, that's why we started watching Maury. We wanted waiting to hear you are not the father and for her to run off the stage and cry. Whore. We was waiting to hear that every time we watch Maury. That's all we want to hear. He is not the father. I'm 1,000% sure. No, you're not, you nasty chick. I'm 1,001% sure he's the father. No, you're not, you nasty slut. And they get on there and lie.
You're the father. What makes you so sure you slept with other guys? I use protection.
The problem is, he always wanted to make everything national.
No, the problem is your daughter's a slut and she's trying to pin a baby on him. That's the problem.
No, it was
he wanted
never
to put
that.
on Facebook, then he turned around.
It was never that.
Then he erased the post.
No, it was never
so
that.
Like I said, put me on the post.
She never said nothing. She never said nothing.
Okay, I understand.
She never did that. No.
Okay. So, Amari, you admit that you have not been involved in this little boy.
I tried to stay away from her. I blocked her on everything.
Fine. Keisha, you've been playing his role, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Because your daughter.
Listen to Maury. Maury said you've been playing his role. And it's Maury's job to make the guy look bad. If you notice, Maury will make these dudes look like shit. And she's the piece of shit. He had the nerve to say, Mama, you've been playing his role. This Jabba the Hutt looking chick. She looked like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. The hell wrong with this chick? This Jabba the Hutt. Like Jabba the Hutt's sister. Look at Jabba the Hutt. Look at Jabba the Hutt's sister. You look like Jabba the Hutt's sister from You look like Jabba the Hutt's sister from Star Wars. And if you don't know who Jabba the Hutt is, I'm pulling up a picture of Jabba the Hutt. Oh, nasty chick. You look like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. All you do is sit around, eat, and be disrespectful. That's all you do is sit around, eat, and be disrespectful. That's all you do. Sit around, eat, and be disrespectful. Sit around eating and everybody, let me pull up a picture of Jabba the Hutt. Let me pull up my picture of Jabba the Hutt so I can show you how nasty this chick look. Oh, nasty looking chick. Look at this bitch. She looked like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. What the blup? All you do is sit around, eat, and be disrespectful. All in your daughter's business, you nasty chick. Look at Jabba the Hutt. Oh, shit. Look at this chick. You look like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. What the heck? All you do is sit around, eat, and be in your daughter's business, loudmouth and disrespectful, you nasty chick. Look at this chick. You look like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. It's fucking crazy, man. Anyway, let me get back to the show, man. Oh, shoot. Let me get back. Damn, I done accidentally put the live stream in here. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Damn. You look like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. All you do is sit around, eat, run your mouth, and be in your daughter's business, you nasty chick. Let's get into the show. Oh, my God. Woo, boy. Let's get into this, man. I can't get over this, man.
Yes, I am. From getting up at nighttime, when my child, he's up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning because he's a very demanding young man.
Do you have any other kids?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay.
Her mom sounds so stupid. She called the baby a demanding young man. She's stupid. This Jabba the Hutt's sister look just to sound stupid.
Keisha, you've been playing his role, haven't you?
You've been playing his role. You see how Maury You see how Maury always trying to make her look bad? You've been playing his role. Shut the heck up, Maury. Maury, when you gonna hold women accountable? Oh, that's right. Because guess what? Holding women accountable don't get you paid. Ain't that right, Maury? Holding women accountable is going to mess up your money. See, Maury is smart enough to know that women don't want to hear the truth. He knows holding women if Maury would have been holding women accountable, his ratings would have went down and he would have been under attack. But because he got to make the men look bad, even though they have knocked the father, he got to get paid to make them look bad. And no matter what a woman does, she right. He make these sluts look real good, don't he? You're playing his part. Lizzie, y'all said I'm dying.
Yes, I have.
But your daughter went back to school.
Yes, I am. From getting up at nighttime, when my child, he's up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning because he's a very...
She said, my child.
Yes, I have.
But your daughter went back to
school. So she gets up at night and she's the grandmother and she's playing the mama role. Check this out. Listen closely. Listen to Jabba the Hutt.
From getting up at nighttime, when my child, he's up.
See, she said, when my child, see? She almost said, when my child is not your child. Listen to it. Pay attention, y'all.
Keisha, you've been playing his role, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
You've been playing his role. He's not even the father. She thought you see how he's paid to make the man look bad and to make the whores look good. Mind blowing.
Because your daughter went back to school.
Yes, I am. From getting up at nighttime.
Now watch the mama say, get up at nighttime, my baby. She had to catch herself. Listen. So she's taking care of the baby, and her daughter's not even taking care of the child. Listen.
When my child, he's up
See,
at 4
when my child.
or 5 o'clock in the morning because he's a very demanding young man.
He's a very demanding young man. That's a baby, you stupid chick. This chick is just Jabba the Hutt is tripping.
You have any other kids?
No, I do not, sir.
Okay. You want to take care of this?
And he's done nothing but be a respectable. He ain't cussed her out. All he is saying is, I don't know it's my child. You've been sleeping around. I don't know if it's my child. That's all he's saying. Boo.
This child, if it's
Yes,
yours?
sir. And there's another thing. I'm willing to do that. No problem. She has told me, though, I can't do that. She's told me that.
Well,
I try to be.
If you're the father, you have rights. Okay?
And as a man, I told her, I said, I'm willing to be there. And I've been wanting.
And anybody knows that a child who grows up without two parents has less of a chance for success.
Exactly.
As a child with two parents.
Of course.
Of course, Maury, but these chicks are sleeping around. They don't know who the fathers are, Maury. So what are you talking about? You got to have two people in the home. But Maury, the majority of your show is women who don't know who the fathers are, Maury. So what are you talking about? You see how Maury contradicts himself? He gets paid off of women not knowing who the father is. And then at the same time, he says it should be two parents in the home. Maury's full of shit. Maury's a simp. He's just a flat out simp. You get big money off of these women being promiscuous, not knowing who the father is, and then you turn around and say, we need two-parent homes. You don't preach that on your show. You don't say that. Stop. Just cut it out. That's bullshit. Maury's saying that because it's the right thing to say, not because he actually practices it. Let's go on and listen to the simp.
Let's find out.
Here we go. Here we go.
In the case of 1-year-old Prince, Amari, you are not.
Woo! You nasty bitch. Oh, nasty bitch.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Oh, nasty bitch.
Hold on. Just hold on. Hold on, Amari.
Nasty
You want to apologize to him?
It's okay because
I know
I
who
told
the
her.
father is.
I told my child.
It's my family member. That's who the father is.
The baby, so the baby looks like him because he slept with because she slept with his cousin. So that's like his little cousin or maybe his niece, or so that kid is still in his family. The kid is not his, but the kid may be his little cousin or his little nephew. Woo, boy. This is the stuff black men got. This stuff the men we go through. We go through hell with our own women. Our own women put us through hell. And he's a young, and listen, young man, I know he learned his lesson from this. I know he learned his lesson from this. He'll never go through this again. I bet you ain't gonna go through this again. I bet you that this might have turned him off from black women. He might mess with women of other cultures now. And look at Maury being a simp. Look.
Amari.
That's who the father is.
It's fine.
Now, wait a second, okay? You have a pretty little boy.
Listen how Maury, not only he don't call the women out, not only does he justify them being whores, watch how he boosts their heads up.
He's going to be great. You're going to be a great mother.
Yeah.
How is she going to be a great mother? First of all, she said she's going to be a great mother, and she's not even a great mother right now. Her mother is taking care of her. Do y'all hear how Maury is? This nigga's full of shit. He's full of crap. This dude is full of bull crap. You're going to be a good mother. She's not a good mother now. Her mother gets up at night and takes care of the kid. She don't do nothing. You're going to be, he just tell them what they want to hear. Because see, Maury know it's no money. Maury know he's not going to make any money if he starts holding women accountable for being promiscuous. Maury knows this. There's no money in holding women accountable. There's no money in that. Maury's smart. He's a businessman. He knows I got to boost their heads up. I got to make the men look bad, and I got to make the sluts look good. And my checks will be big and fat. My ratings, all I got to do is not hold women accountable, make the men look bad, even though they're not the father. We still going to make them look bad, boost their heads up, and make them feel good about being a slut. Maury's smart. He understands that's where the money is. That's where the money is. Telling women what they want to hear. That's the money. You know, like Derek Jackson and a lot of these other men on YouTube that tell women what they want to hear because they know that it's profitable. That's why y'all got to look out. Women, that's why you got to look out for men that tell you what you want to hear all the time. You got to be careful of men like that. Y'all have to be careful of men who tell you what you want to hear all the time because he has an agenda. The man has an agenda, and a lot of women don't understand that. Maury's telling these women what they want to hear because that's part of his agenda. That's part of his money. He just tell them what they want to hear. Yeah, we understand this. If this channel, listen, on this channel, if I told women what they want to hear, I would have 1 million subscribers. Let me tell y'all something. On this channel, if I told women what they wanted to hear, I would have 1 million subscribers by now because that's all women want. Make me feel good about being fucked. Make me feel good about my fuck shit. Make me feel good about my bad decisions. Always blame the men so I don't have to be held accountable. It's money in that. That's a market. It's a market of, listen, it's a market of women who don't want to hear the truth, who don't want to be held accountable. They just want to hear stuff to make them feel good. I would have 2 million subscribers if I talk like that. But because I tell the truth, see, it's different. Different. Even though my channel do got 8 million views and we are headed to 50, I'll be at 50,000 subscribers pretty soon. My channel gets a lot of views, 8 million views on the channel. That's a lot of views. And I only had this channel for 2 years. So if I got 8 million views on my channel in 2 years, I'm averaging 4 million views a year. That's pretty good. And I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers. But let me start telling women what they want to hear and blaming men for everything. I'll be making big money. I'll be making what, 20? I'll probably be making 20,000 a year. I mean, $20,000 a month off YouTube. Let me start telling women what they want to hear. I'll probably make 20,000. Now he just telling her what she want to hear. You're going to be a good mother. She's not a good mother now, Maury. You nasty chick.
Anybody knows that a child who grows up without two parents has less of a chance for success as a child with two parents.
Of course.
Let's find out. In the case of 1-year-old Prince Amari, you are not.
Why are people shocked in the audience? Why is the audience shocked? Like, y'all already know 90% of the females on here are sluts.
In the case of 1-year-old Prince Amari, you are not.
Woo, you nasty chick. You put this man through all that hell. You put men through, y'all women put men through all this hell, mess up their life just to find out that you're the one being promiscuous and being disgusting. A lot of black men's lives have been destroyed by black women. I'm going to say this again. A lot of black brothers, I'm talking about my good black brothers, have been destroyed by black women. But we don't want to talk about that. They keep trying to manipulate my topic. Well, black women get treated bad too. That's not the topic on my channel. It's not the topic here. Go to another channel where they talk about women being treated bad. This channel, I'm talking about men being treated bad. I'm for men's right. We already know women get treated bad. We know that already. We always talk about stuff women go through. We always do that. We don't talk about the stuff men have to suffer by the hands of our own women. We don't have to talk about that. You know how many innocent men are sitting in jail right now because of a black woman? You know how many innocent black brothers have been through the system because of their own women? You know how many brothers got babies put on them because of their own women? You know how many brothers got killed because of their own women? But we don't want to talk about that, though, because society has told us that we're not allowed to hold women accountable. That's what society has told us. We're not allowed to call out their behavior. So since we live in a society where we can't call out their behavior, guess what? Women have become out of control. They're disrespectful. They're loudmouth. They will use you. They'll abuse you. They'll do all kind of foul stuff to you, and there's no consequences to it. Mind blowing. And that's why you see the women doing what they're doing now, because society tells us we can't hold them accountable and there's no consequences to their actions. Crazy. Crazy. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm about to get up out of here. But it's sad. Look at her face. You slept with his family member. You slept with his family member. That's why the baby resembles him. That's why it resembles him, because you slept with one of his own bloodline. So you kept it in the family. She kept it in the family, didn't she?
That a child who grows up without two parents has less of a chance for success as a child with two parents.
You think Maury really cares about? You think Maury cares about two-parent homes in the black community? I'm gonna say this again. You really think Maury cares about two-family homes in the black? Do you know if Maury preached that, he would lose money? Maury would lose money if he tried to bring black men and women together to build families. There's no money in that. That's what he's not. Maury doesn't. Look how big he got millions of viewers. He would never try to build the black family. He'll never do it because he's not going to make money building the black family. He knows this. He knows this. As big as his platform is, he see the problems in the black community, but he'd rather benefit and profit off of women being promiscuous, because there's more money in black women being promiscuous. It's more money in black women not knowing who the father is. It's more money in that. And y'all don't even pay attention to why he does it. Y'all don't even wake up to understand the whole purpose of his show. It's to break up, it's to keep the black family separated. Excuse me. To make y'all feel like black men ain't shit, when come to find out, these women ain't shit. Do y'all see the agenda? It's an agenda. Whole agenda. He could bring black people, he could bring black families together, but he will not do it because it's not profitable. So to come on here, he's going to keep, just like welfare system. It's better to keep the black families separated. It's better that way. We keep black women down and we use black women to keep black men down. That's more profitable for us. It's more profitable for Maury to make women, to not hold women accountable, to tell them it's okay to be a whore, it's okay to be a slut, and you know, black men are bad. It's okay. You could be a whore. It's okay. If that's how you want to live, that's okay. That's fine. You know, because we know your black men are bad. The same black men that you say you're trying to put babies on. Same black men you sleeping with, putting babies on them, and we find out they're not the father. Maury will never do that. He'll never bring black families together. Never. That's not on the agenda, and even on the network. The network will lose millions of dollars. You're not the father. That is the catchphrase. That is the brand of Maury. If you notice, that is Maury's brand. You're not the father. That's what he's known for, because it's money. It's a big payoff. So he's going to continue to tell women what they want to hear, let them be whores, and make millions of dollars. I'm going to go ahead, let y'all be whores, make millions of dollars, make y'all feel good about being whores, and keep making my money. This is a fact. It's a fact. I'm your boy Zillionaire, the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad. I'm about to get up out of here. Shout out to those who donated to the channel. I appreciate it. I'm about to get up out of it. Make sure you become a monthly member. That's another way to support the channel. I got monthly member packages from $3.99 on up. if you want to become a monthly member, because some of the chats I'm going to start cutting off. Some certain lives, I'm going to cut the chat off. So if you're not a monthly member, you ain't going to be able to get in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's here, all the moderators. I see the new month. Keisha's here. Keisha's here. Carolyn is here. Lizzie was up in here. Yvette is in the house. Tate is in the house. Who else is here? Yeah. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. God bless y'all. It's just sad. A lot of our black brothers' lives have been destroyed by our own women. A lot of our black brothers' lives have been destroyed by our own women, and society doesn't give a shit. Because guess what? Society puts our women against us. Society puts women against us since the welfare system. That's why they put the welfare system. They use black women against us, and you can see how devious this woman is. A lot of them are very devious, deceitful, manipulative, promiscuous, and disrespectful. I'm gonna say it again. A lot of them are very disrespectful, devious, deceitful, promiscuous, and it's sad. Sad. They'll destroy a brother and won't think nothing. These black women will destroy a good brother and won't think nothing of it. Sad. I'm out of here, man. Lionel Woods, what's popping? I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gone. Shout out to those who donated to the channel. Make sure you become a monthly member so you can be able to talk in every chat room. All right, because I might cut the chat off next live. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna leave y'all with your favorite joint. Welfare Queen, straight up. I'm speaking up for my good brothers that go through hell with our own women. It's sad.
Welfare Queens, weave on their scalp. Welfare Queens, roaches in their house. Welfare Queens. I like you. Yeah, I met this hood rat whore. She said that was fly. She said, sexy little daddy, won't you come on by? I said, okay, baby doll, tell me where you live. She said, down in the hood with a bunch of kids. I'm like, damn, baby doll, are they home now? She said, no, they with my mama at the playground. I'm like, okay, I'ma slide through real quick. She said, that's for that dick. I'ma smash her and that's it. She said, four of my baby daddies locked up in jail. My fifth baby daddy broke, can't post no bail. I'm thinking to myself, man, what the hell? As long as she don't say nothing, she don't tell. So we headed right there, straight to a spot. Stripper pole in the crib, dropped it like it's hot. She said a condom, man, don't even bother. I'm like, hell no, I ain't gonna be your next big bother. Weave on a scout, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on the scout, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. I met this big booty broad, had a bunch of tattoos, attitude real rude. At the mall, looked at me and said, get over here, nigga. I said, what? She said, yeah, you, get over here, nigga. I ain't a chump. So I went and stepped to the chick. Earring in her nose, earring in her lip. She said, go with me tonight. I need that dick. You gon' be my boy toy, my new play stick. I felt like Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss. She said, look at all this ass. You gon' pass on this? On second thought, you might be right. You got a lot of stuff to keep me occupied tonight. She got a call, didn't know her phone was on speaker. We outside waiting, hurry up, she quit up. Welfare queen tried to set me up. Welfare queen tried to mess me up, straight up. Weave on a scout, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scout, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens.
Man,
Man, I tell you, these chicks out here disgusting, man. They got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby daddies. These kids don't even know who the father is. You are not the father. Maury show, man. They try to set you up, put you on child support. Man, they just paid to have babies and destroy the community. Man, what's going on? Why don't you get up off your stinking behind and do something with your life? Straight up. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. She ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Weave on a scalp, welfare queens. Roaches in the house, welfare queens. Always got a bunch of kids, welfare queens. Ain't ashamed of how she live, welfare queens. Zillionaire entertainment, baby.